now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, swear to goddess. I give thanks. I'm with the ministry, but not what you think. Lizzie Jeff accomplishing impossible things. My divinity, give me access to miracles. Mystical, sensual, that's facts like empirical. Times like these feel scary. Okay. I'ma need for you to stay inspired. I will. I just got a message from the fairy. They say, buckle up, we rising higher. They say that we currently ascending. If you've been preparing with intentions and commitments, then you and greatness make a perfect parent. Personally, I prefer this pause. Since practicing my rituals more often, it's apparent what's inherent, and I know for sure it's God. If you knew half the shit I done seen, it would be more clear why I'm here. So I just express to the best from my chest in hopes that I could take away your fears. Shit, I know what it feels like to be homeless and stuck, but I have no idea what it's like to give up, cause I never let the struggle fuck me up. You see, the system makes you think that you a victim, but that's fiction. You just gotta get specific about who it is you vision. Your highest peak fruition, intuition is a gift given when you enter into this dimension from the fifth. Take a deep breath. Hold. Hold. Release. Put your hands on me. I don't see some things. I've been in the streets. First I take a breath and then I hope that I never. Blessings on the wall. Let you see my. Bleeding in the street. Put your hands on me. I don't see some things. I've been in the streets. First I take a breath and then I hope that I never fall. Breath and then I hope that I never. Bleeding in the street. Put your hands on me. I don't see some things. I've been in the streets. First I take a breath and then I hope that I never fall. Breath and then I hope that I never fall. Bleeding in the street. Put your hands on me. I don't see some things. I've been in the streets. First I take a breath and then I hope that I never fall. Breath and then I hope that I never fall. Deep breaths, then I'm checking off my check. Shout out to my angels when I'm ready. I believe in God, no question. I've been so invested, I'm my best friend. Working on my altar, letting blessings on blessings. With some GPS when I need some direction. Giving y'all my best in each of my expressions. Hope you feel the intention and more deeply connected. It's no competition, I just wanna love you. It's no competition, I just wanna grow. It's no competition, let's go get this W. It's no competition, look at how we grow. I just wanna love you. I just wanna let's go.
I don't really want to wait. I don't really want to waste it. Yeah. Look at this life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. Yeah. But I don't really want to waste it. Look at the life we've been chasing. Yeah. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. The life that I live so amazing. God had blessed me with such greatness. So my dreams I'ma keep chasing. Keep that first and I'ma have patience. And watch how I fall together. I pray that I ball forever. R.I.P. I lost my dog forever. Can't pick up the phone and call them never. You're supposed to be right here to ball together. Fuck up the check at the mall together. They run a check up and we stun on them niggas. But it ain't the same without you on them pictures. I miss you, my nigga. But I know you're still with me. I don't really wanna waste it. Look at this life we've been chasing. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at this life we've been chasing. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it.
I ain't never plan to waste it. All the bullshit kept me praying. Know you better when you changing. Hope my daddy see me make it. Cause I ain't never plan to waste it. I ain't never pay a paycheck. I've been waiting on my break, yeah. Getting spanked with my ex, yeah. I'm living till it's over. Look it up and never fold up. Tell my niggas never give in. If I'm sleeping, I pay rent. And I don't wanna waste it. Mama told me that I couldn't come back if I leave. Thankful God gave me the keys. Without my niggas, don't know where I would be. Wasting this talent with nobody. If I don't make it, nigga, that's my problem. Gotta make it on my time. And when they got me, and I don't really wanna waste it.
Look at this life we've been chasing. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. But I don't really wanna waste it. Look at this life we've been chasing. The fact I'm alive is amazing. I pray to God that I don't waste it. I'ma say walk like you made a goal. You one step away, feel it in your soul. She said get the fuck up when they knock you down. It's about what you do when they knock around. Your father ain't died so you couldn't live. It's your job to go through what he could've did. Should I walk like the new me, trying to stack up that loose leaf, just to flip it like Bruce Lee. Should my son need me more than broke? When I'm lost in the flow, it keep me afloat. It's been months since my son looked me in the face. When you can't find a way, then you make a way. I don't wanna waste it. I don't wanna waste.
I just want to run my business and do ratchet shit with my friends, and that's it. That's it. That's it.
You are now tuned in to All Hustle and No Fear with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. Come on, let's go.
Back against the wall, last name against the rope. Middle finger stretched, if you thinking it's a joke, tell my friend I'm about to blow, 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 about to blow.
Good morning. How you doing this morning? It's your girl Sunshine Reigns, a.k.a. Griselda Blanca, a.k.a. Uni the Motivator, a.k.a. the party starter, but you tune in each and every morning because I am your Hood Unicorn. Happy day before Valentine's and day after the Super Bowl. I'm talking about, oh my goodness. Y'all is just in rare form this morning. So first thing I did this morning was to wake up because I'm not gonna lie to y'all and pretend like I did because I didn't. Okay, I woke up this morning to see who won the Super Bowl because no, I did not watch it. I woke up this morning to see what y'all was saying about Riri because no, I did not catch it. But baby, when I tell y'all is going in on Rihanna this morning. Like, everybody is saying how they're disappointed that this Super Bowl does not reach Super Bowl standards. I heard somebody say y'all should have let somebody else do it. Somebody said Rihanna did this just to do the biggest birth announcement or pregnancy announcement that y'all have ever seen, because I'm seeing pictures now that's saying Riri got bun number 2 in the oven. I'm saying What is going on? I need y'all opinions. I need y'all to tell me what's going on. I need to hear it from y'all. The phone number is 404-254-4347. Let me know what you thought of the Super Bowl last night. How was it? Was it the refs cheating? I see we had two black quarterbacks, which was really dope. I think the Kansas City Chiefs won, right? So the dude who make more money, he the one who won. The dude who got the bigger check, he the one who won. Let me know what's up. Let me know how you felt about Rihanna. We're gonna keep this open all day for y'all to let me know how y'all felt about this Super Bowl halftime show. Teacher Anitra, did you watch it? Did you watch the Super Bowl? Was it good? Mr. Wildseed, I see you out there. He talking about, I love Riri. Y'all call in and tell me how y'all felt about it. Let me put the phone number up here so y'all can see it. But I want y'all to call in and I want y'all to tell me how y'all felt about Riri, how y'all felt about the Super Bowl. Was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Are y'all still watching the Super Bowl? I ain't watched the Super Bowl in a couple. Look, ain't no Super Bowl gonna top Janet Jackson's titty. I think that was the last Super Bowl I seen. Janet Jackson's nipple popped out, and I said, oh, this is what we doing in football now. Okay, this is a show. Now, this is a show. Okay? I don't really think I watched last year's Super Bowl either, if I'm really honest with show. Like I know Mary J. Blige and all of them was out there, but I really think at this point, the Super Bowl halftime for me is a YouTube thing. Like I'll just wait and watch it on YouTube. I'm not going to watch the actual show. I don't know. Teacher Anitra said, I think she did very good. She did it all by herself and was clearly pregnant. Oh, so she wasn't hiding the pregnancy, y'all. She wasn't hiding it. Like, was she out there? Was the bump like exposed, or was she hiding it? I don't know. I ain't seen it. Official One King for Forever for Life said, I haven't watched the Super Bowl since Michael Vick. I feel you, baby. They took him out of the game and the game wasn't the same no more. I absolutely agree. Let's see. Raw Country said her nipple was covered and it's not like we had 4K TVs back then. Exactly. Official said she not hiding it. She not hiding it. Arthur said that belly was twerking. Okay, so listen, y'all know we all miss Alix. Alix says she'll find out details this week about when she'll be able to be back in the studio, but she did call us and give us her opinion on the Super Bowl. So here is Alix in Wonderland's opinion on Riri. Here we go.
I just had to tell you that Rihanna's performance was subpar. Thumbs down. She gets like a 7 at best. I think the anticipation had me for like the first 3 minutes, and then I realized, bitch, you not doing shit. You look like you are in the carpool line, PTA meeting, something like that. Like you was not giving what I needed you to give. Rihanna, you should have sat down, let Doja Cat take this year, and then you come back hard with 2 kids. Like, yeah, you disappointed me, Riri. You cute though. Your forehead cute too, but yeah, next time, boo.
Not your forehead cute, Alix. Alix hit us with your forehead cute, though. Here's the other part of what she said.
She disappointed me greatly. Like, usually Riri makes me want to have an orgasm. She just made me want to have apple pie this time. Sad. Riri has transitioned.
Not Riri made her want to have an apple pie. I'm so done with Alix right now. I don't know what to do with her. But yeah, she said subpar. Alix did. She hit him with it was a subpar. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go watch this. I'm gonna go have to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not gonna let y'all influence me. Somebody said this was Rihanna's way of letting y'all know we ain't about to get another album no time soon. She showed y'all that baby belly and said, guess what? Get somebody else to do it. I'm a mother now, okay? I'm a mother. But I mean, if you guys are really honest with it, the real way to make money in the music industry is selling a product. And Riri just opened up a Fenty store right here in Lenox Mall. I wonder if she knew Lenox Mall was as ghetto as it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lennox Mall isn't Lennoxing the way Lennox used to Lennox back in 1990. Like Lennox got big time metal detectors and like all the good stores is gone. Remember Bisu? I used to love that store. I couldn't afford nothing in it, but I used to love going in there and seeing they stuff. And then I also miss Bebe. BB or Bebe, it depends on how ghetto you are, how you said it. But them clothes was dope too, and I miss that store as well. So I don't know. I ain't been to Lennox in years. Like when they changed the food court around, that was it for me. They lost like when the Cinnabon left and the Mediterranean spot left, I was done. It wasn't nothing left in Lennox for me. It wasn't, because name another mall that got real good food in it. It was Lennox. Lennox had the best food court for a while. Okay. And then the food, look, somebody else even said it. Yeah, the food. It was the food at Lennox. Lennox had the best freaking food court for a minute. I would go there just to go eat at the food court and leave. I didn't need to walk around the mall. The food court was what I needed. But now I have to go back and try it, but Lennox Food Court ain't giving me the love that I needed to give me. Okay, I ain't hitting it up. Let's see. We got some comments. MacArthur talking about, well, damn. I know who you are. Once I see the name, I'm gonna call you out by the name I see up there. Okay. Teacher Nitra says she couldn't do but so much. She pregnant. How far along do y'all think she is? Y'all done seen this bump. How far along do y'all think Rihanna actually is? Is she good and pregnant? Like, did she, like, okay, this the question I got. Do y'all think that the Super Bowl knew Rihanna was pregnant when they booked her for this? Or do you think Rihanna would found out about the Super Bowl, was like, well, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get that little bit real quick. But I heard she didn't get paid for it either. So if she didn't get paid for it, then, I mean, you gonna get this belly if you want this belly. I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel. Again, 404-254. Let me make sure the phone is off. But 404-254-4347. I'm asking, how was Rihanna's performance for y'all? We already heard what Alix said. Alix sent us a voicemail and let us know she was disappointed by Rihanna. She said Rihanna wasn't giving what she needed. Usually Rihanna make her all hot and bothered and give her an orgasm. She said, but Rihanna wasn't giving what she needed. Make sure this phone is on so y'all can call. Okay, the phone line's on. The phone on. If y'all call, I can hear it now. She said, yeah, no, Rihanna didn't get paid. Double check for me, y'all. Double check for me so I'm not called a liar. But from what I understand, Rihanna didn't get paid for the Super Bowl. That's like one of those things that you do in your career that nobody else has done or other people haven't done. So you do it to put it as a notch on your belt. It's like singing for the president or some shit like that, ain't it? Let's see. Official One King said, I'd rather have Rihanna and anybody, but I'd rather have Rihanna and anybody, but I have to watch it. What? I don't get it. Your fingers was fat when you was typing. I don't get it. Let's see. MacArthur said this for about 15 years. So you ain't been to Lennox in about 15 years. I can agree with that. My son is 12. I definitely ain't been to Lennox since my son been around. My daughter is 7. I definitely ain't been to Lennox since my daughter been around. So yeah, I'm with you. Lennox ain't Lennox in the way it used to at all. Oh, okay. I'd rather have Rihanna than anybody, but I have to watch it. Okay, yeah, I'm the same. Rihanna is gonna be my go-to. MacArthur said, nah, she is really, really big. Oh, okay. So she was bellying. Like it wasn't no, is she pregnant? She came out and was like, Rihanna's pregnant. Like that. Teacher Nitra said, I just go to the Cheesecake Factory and leave. I've never been inside. It's a Cheesecake Factory at Lennox. That show you how bad that is, because it's a Cheesecake Factory at Lennox. Okay, y'all saying she about 5 or 6 months? Okay, so then she knew she was pregnant when she took on the Super Bowl. If she about 5 or 6 months, she knew she was pregnant during the when she took on the Super Bowl. When she started showing us them Fenty footballs and stuff, she could have been showing us that Fenty belly and letting us know. I don't know, y'all. Pregnancy ain't a good enough reason to say she ain't really put in her effort, because we all saw Alicia Keys was pregnant, jumping on top of pianos and doing the damn most. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B's ass was pregnant and still riding poles and stuff. Pregnancy is what you is, okay? If you a sit down, feet up type of pregnant person, that's what pregnancy gonna be for you. If you a thumping and bumping type of pregnancy person, that's what pregnancy gonna be for you. Hell, Kim K wore heels her whole goddamn pregnancy. I don't know how. Because the way these feet was swollen and the way my equilibrium was off when I was pregnant, it wasn't no way I was gonna be handling this belly on stilts. So I don't know. What was her shoes like, y'all? Did she have on heels? She had on wedges. What she have on? She had on sneakers. She had on some Fenty sneakers. What she had on, y'all? Like, I'm just curious. Good morning. This is your Monday wake up call. How y'all doing out there? All Hustle No Fear is here to wake you up in a positive way, drop some knowledge on you, and let you know about what's going on in the community. Give you a little hee ha ha's and laugh a little bit. Yeah, she better have had on some sneakers. Teacher Anitra said, I don't know what y'all was expecting, because she did it for me. I was good. We're gonna have to ask Alix, because Alix obviously was expecting some somethings, okay? Alix was expecting a lot, and you guys didn't give it to her, and she wasn't happy with that at all, okay? Let's see. We got to get this day started. It is Monday, so you know we got some bruh I got fired, and we also have some boss moves. I'm here to tell y'all I couldn't find a lot of people who got fired for interesting things this week. So we're going to start it off with boss moves, because I do have way more boss moves to tell y'all about. Okay, so we're gonna do the show a little backwards today, but yeah, shout out to Rihanna. Hey, look, whether you got paid or not, baby, it's not very many musicians, and I want to say it like that on purpose, because it's not just about being a rapper or a singer. They've had some real dope ass actual musicians, you know, because Prince, you can't call him a singer. Prince is a force, okay? So it's not very many musicians who can say that they have performed on that stage. So regardless to whether or not Riri did it for you or not, Riri did it. And a lot of people ain't done it. So there it is. Okay. There it is. All right. Let's see. We're going to get this thing started with boss moves. We got food or fine. What is that about? Is that ain't the lemon pepper? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, because that was a boss move. Okay, we got food or fine. We got OnlyFans home. We got Bug Baby, and we got New Date. So we're going to start this thing off with food or fine. This one is actually out of Fulton County, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I think this one is a lot better. So last week we talked about up in Michigan, or no, it wasn't Michigan. I think it was it was something with an M. Don't hold me to this. But last week we talked about officials deciding on whether or not they would give you a year off of your sentence, your jail sentence, if you donated a organ. Okay, so if you donated an organ, you got time off your sentence, only up to 365 days. That's all they would take off, is a maximum of 365 days. Well, I think Atlanta got it better. Atlanta said anyone who gets a letter in the mail from the Fulton County Court explaining that offenders can avoid court by making a community-based donation should not throw that letter away. Believe it or not, it's not a scam, but rather a new program called Operation Feed Fulton. Fulton County Solicitor General Keith Gamage says it's a unique program he started, which is a different type of diversion program. His office is screening candidates, motorists with minor traffic charges and with no past record to participate. Gamage partnered with the giant Atlanta Community Food Bank, which is actually right here next to us. In lieu of a fine, the driver will get a warning about whatever traffic hazard may come up, along with a request to contribute $75. Gamage told Fox 5 about 1,200 individuals have participated so far, and more than 300,000 meals have been served. The solicitor said that the initiative is not only helpful for families who need food, it saves the county time and resources to prosecute the minor offense. For anyone wanting to learn more or to check eligibility on a recent ticket, visit Fulton County Solicitor General's office website. Yo, this is dope, because not only does it help out people in need, i.e. people who are hungry, but think about it like this. You can get a ticket that could be anywhere from $75 to $500, okay? If your traffic ticket, hey, trust and believe, I know what I'm talking about. I done got a traffic ticket before, and that bad boy hit me in the pocket. To be able to only pay $75 for that ticket, to not have to go to court and waste time in court and lose time at work, to not have to put your kids in daycare or do something with your children because you have to go to court. This is awesome. And if you are like me, I get a ticket once every never. I've only had one. No, I've had two. I've had two traffic violations in my whole time driving. One of them, I don't even feel like I should have got it, because I was on the freeway on I-20 and this car almost hit me. So I jumped into the HOV lane to get out of their way and then swerved back over. But it was a cop right there when I jumped over. And the cop was like, oh, well, you're not supposed to be in the HOV lane, period. And I was like, so I should have let him hit me. And he was like, you're not supposed to be in the HOV lane, period. I said, but you didn't answer my question. I should have let this car hit me, potentially kill me, and cause a accident that would have like locked up the freeway for however long, instead of just swerving out of his way. But because I swerved into the HOV lane, I'm automatically wrong. Yeah, I paid that ticket. I paid it. And you know that ticket was like $250. Another one was when I first started driving. I was going down Blair Bridge Road over there in Austell. Y'all already know that bad boy is a hill. And so as I'm going down the hill and picking up speed, I never took my foot off that gas. Pew! Went right past that police officer, man. So that ticket was horrible too. And I was young, like I still was under 21. So they definitely got me for that ticket. I would have definitely paid $75 to the Atlanta Food Bank to get out of that ticket. Like for real, for real. Exactly. I love that. Once and Desire said that's exactly how you help the community and not just take from the people. And then Official King said we need some real churches to help too. I would do the Atlanta thing. Yeah, I definitely, I would pay. I take my money, Atlanta Food Bank. Sure would. Matter of fact, can I just bring y'all some food? Because I go to the grocery store and go ahead and get a whole bunch of cans and knock that thing down. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a very good thing. So if you are in Atlanta and you get a traffic ticket or you get a summons and it says that you don't have to pay, you can donate to the Atlanta Food Bank. If it says that you don't have to come in for this traffic ticket, we just need you to donate. Do not look at that as if it is a scam. Do not look at that as if it is a lie. That is some cool ass shit that Atlanta is doing. Okay. And yes, it is a great way to build. I think so as well. So y'all make sure y'all take advantage of that, or don't be speeding. Okay. Drive right, and you won't have to worry about that. This one, I thought this was really cool too. Yet another person giving their money back in a way that only they can. Rebecca Goodwin is to use her OnlyFans cash to help low housing families. So check this out. An OnlyFans star has revealed her plans to use 100,000 euros. Yeah, monthly to buy houses as part of an affordable housing scheme to rent out to low-income families. Rebecca Goodwin is 28 and she's from Derbyshire, which is over in UK. She detailed in a tweet that she wants to purchase 8 homes and rent them out to low-income families amid the current cost of living crisis that have seen prices soar. The ball is now rolling with my affordable housing scheme, she tweeted to her over 202,000 followers. My plan is to buy 8 properties outright and rent them out to low-income families. One house I'll be renting out is a 3-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house, off-road parking for 2 cars, fully furnished at $650 a month. Shout. That's dope as hell. When told by a user that this plan wasn't profitable in the current market, Goodwin clarified that she's not doing this for money. She said, "I make enough profits on OnlyFans. I have no mortgage, no rent, and so rent payments are 100% profit except for maintenance and insurance. This is a side hustle that my kids can inherit. I'm not doing this to make me more money. I'm doing it to invest in my kids' futures." Goodwin has previously revealed how her life was completely different before joining OnlyFans, as she struggled as a single mom to feed her 2 daughters aged 4 and 11 and survived on food vouchers at one point. She said, "I was living off of 6 bags of food for myself and my 2 daughters for over a month and couldn't even afford to throw my daughters a first birthday party. The mom of 2 was also was $1,500 in debt at the time and had recently received a debt relief order. But her life changed in April of 2019 when she decided to join OnlyFans out of desperation. And to her shock, she made over $1,000 in the first 10 days. Now, with her earnings from the platform, she has a more comfortable lifestyle. She said, "I've never earned so much in a month before. Now I've been able to buy a house and a Porsche worth $230,000 and $45,000 respectively." Yo, sex sells. Sex sells. When it come down to it, coochie sells. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to it. And if you can take that money and do something positive with it, I'm not mad at you. $600, $650 a month for a fully furnished 4-bedroom house is really dope to give somebody that opportunity to live like that. So again, this is a boss moves, and y'all talk junk about folks showing they thing on the internet, but that thing is really showing some people some love. You know what I'm saying? That thing getting some people paid. So, you know, I like it. Let's see. Official King said, "How do we even supposed to fix the inflation? Like demand more money or stop demand more money or stop the overtaxing." Yeah, I like what Biden is proposing to help out some things to do, but the bubble gonna have to burst. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna have to be one of those things where the people are gonna have to stand up and demand change. And until we are able to stand up and demand change, a lot of people gonna fall off. You know, a lot of people. I think they said at one point more than half of the United States is living paycheck to paycheck. That whole thing about we should have at least 3 months worth of savings in our account. Some people don't have a week worth of savings in their account. Like they are literally living waiting for that next paycheck. That's why I keep saying one way to help fix the Sunshine for President 2050. One way to help fix the economy is stop making people get bi-weekly paychecks. People definitely need to get paid every week. They need to. That bi-weekly shit is causing issues. And that's just, that's just one of my visions on it. Once and Desire said, that's why I'm investing less and less in sports, because athletes could be giving back more. Yeah. It's a lot of people that could be giving back more. I'm against Disney right now. I totally am against Disney. Disney has executives that are making $500,000 a day, like $500,000 a day. But it's a dude right now that's hugging these kids in a Mickey Mouse outfit for $5.95 a fucking hour. Sorry, dropped that one. But $5.95 an hour. And can't get a raise, don't have good insurance, and got to work a whole nother job. And they walking around in the middle of the summertime with a Mickey Mouse suit on that's about to make them pass out. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that, and I think that it's wrong. Somebody said bi-weekly is slavery. It is, because I'm telling you right now, they not gonna give you that check if you pass. If you pass, it's gonna be hard as hell for your family to get that check. They gonna have to fight for that check. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. Okay, so we've got a bring back. I can't think of the word I wanna use. But we had this story a while ago. We talked about it. We talked about the man that was racist against this little beautiful black little girl who was outside catching bugs. He called the police on her, talking about he don't know what she was doing, but he can obviously clearly see that she was catching these lantern flies that are extremely aggressive and hostile to the environment. But good things have come from it. Okay. Yale honors a black girl who police were called on for spraying lantern flies. All right. Check this out. The Yale School of Public Health honored 9-year-old Bobby Wilson in a ceremony last month for her efforts to curb the presence of an invasive species, the spotted lanternfly, in her home of Caldwell, New Jersey. The Peabody Museum of Natural History at Yale accepted Bobby's donation of her personal lanternfly collection, presented her with the title of Honor Scientist. The collection is now available for public viewing in the museum's database. After learning in school about the pesky bugs I got a fat tongue. Ecologists have urged the public to squash on site. Bobby concocted a TikTok-inspired insect repellent composed of dishwater soap and apple cider vinegar. The fourth grader was spraying the lanternflies around her home last October when a police officer approached her and began to question her. A neighbor who was a former city council member, Gordon Lachey, had called the police to report a suspicious person. This is a child. This is a child we're talking about. How you gonna report a suspicious child? Okay, talking about there's a little black woman. This girl is 9 years old, but you call the police and say there's a black woman. Because if you would have called the police and said there's a black child spraying trees and bugs, they would have thought you was stupid, right? So you called and said there's a little black woman spraying stuff on the sidewalks and trees on Elizabeth and Florence. I don't know what the hell she's doing. She scares me though. You scared of a 9-year-old child, sir? You could tell this girl was a child by the fact that she had on them black and white shoes that we used to wear back in the day, and she had on the little frilly socks. You could tell it was a child because she had on kid clothes. It said Oshkosh on the front. She had on doggone what's them clothes from Walmart? Garanimals. You could tell it was a doggone child, you jerk. In a video, Bobby's sister, Hayden, who was 13, spoke at a city council meeting saying Lachey's actions were extremely offensive, traumatic, and scarring for her little sister and her family. Shortly after the incident, an assistant professor of public health at Yale invited Bobby along with her family to meet other black female scientists and tour the university. She also helped to organize the January 20th ceremony. Yale doesn't normally do anything like this. This is something so unique to Bobby. Opera, that's the lady's name, said according to a press release from the university. We wanted to show her bravery and how inspiring she is. You know, you hear about racism, you kind of experience it in your peripheral. If you kind of experience in your peripheral if you're lucky in your life. It doesn't come knocking on your door. That morning when it happened, my world stopped. Monique Joseph, who is Bobby's mother, said according to the university. Joseph expressed gratitude for the outpour of support of her daughters and the whole community, the science community got together. She said it's one of us, and we're not going to let her lose her steam for STEM. We're going to support the family, and we're going to support this girl. This was absolutely beautiful. I love it when a community steps up and rights a wrong. This man was absolutely wrong for this. And as a matter of fact, y'all need to dump a whole bunch of lanternflies in his front yard if it wasn't for the fact that they would fly off and go mess up the rest of the community. But this is one of those instances where it's just like your hate is so strong and is so prevalent that you want to pick on some of the most vulnerable people in society. You want to pick on a child, somebody who can't fight back. So what would have happened if the police would have came and arrested this kid? Would you have felt good about yourself? Would you have felt better if this girl would have been, instead of going to Yale, she'd have been going to YDC? Would you have felt good within your heart as a person? You know what I mean? Like, that is the weirdest thing ever, that you do this to children. MacArthur says, see, wickedness sits in high places. And this is a life story that will be, this is a life story that should be a movie. Yeah. This could be a good Lifetime movie. It could be. And shout out to Yale for doing the right thing. Like, absolutely doing the right thing. Because this is crazy. Let's see. We got a couple other comments. Let's see. I don't buy things I can't resell or lose value. Like, people don't buy sex to rent it. They rent it. Yeah, that's true. That's like alcohol. You don't buy alcohol. You don't get to keep it. You rent it because you're going to pee it out. You're going to give it back. Somebody said, L Major 26 said, that's what's up. It went left like, that's what's up. It could have went left like with Tamir Rice. So Tamir Rice, oh, that one hurts my soul so bad because I'm actually from Cleveland, Ohio. The park that he was at, I know where that was at. It's I have little brothers that used to play in the park. Not necessarily that particular park, but I have 5 black brothers by my father, and they all live up in Ohio. So when that happened, that Tamir hurt me. And it hurt because it's like, you can clearly see this is a child playing. You know what I mean? You know that there are toys out there for kids to play cops and robbers or to play shoot 'em up, bang, bang. And if you were that afraid, how did your fear kick in so quickly? Because I've seen them literally take a man who just killed 5 grandmas at a church to go get McDonald's. But you couldn't even at least talk to this child first. You didn't even at least say, hey, kid, put the gun down real quick. Let me talk to you. Nothing. You just got out your car and shot this boy. That threw me so left. It hurt my heart so bad. Official One King said, I was telling my friend we watched these intellectual videos and at the end up smarter than people who were there. Yeah, it's hurtful. It's hurtful that our children are demonized and victimized. It's hurtful that, you know, you look at a 23-year-old white man who's gone on a killing spree and you call him a child. You know, this boy did this, but then you obviously see that this baby is a child. She's 9 years old, but you have the audacity to call her a woman. Like, I don't get that. And it hurts us so bad. It's another story I want to tell y'all about before we get out of here for our first commercial. I didn't pull this one up, and I probably should save it, but I'm just gonna talk about it now. So last week we talked about the fact that somebody found $1,500 at the gas station and she turned it in, and I said that God's still working on me. I would have kept it. Like, I would have kept that money. But we had a caller call in, Peachy Tea Time, and she was like, nah, God works through people, and she gonna miss out. She would have missed out on her blessings if she would have kept that money. As of right now, as of the last time I checked, this lady got a GoFundMe going. She done got a new Jeep Grand Cherokee. So there go the car she needed. Somebody done donated her car, and she done got $500,000 on this GoFundMe. So Peachy Tea Time was absolutely right. I would have missed out on my blessing. I would have only got that 15 grand. But she got 500 grand and a car. So shout out to her for doing the right thing. Cause the devil would have won that day. The devil would have won that day. Okay. I wouldn't have made it. Okay, so we got the last story real quick before we go. I posted this on my TikTok, and some people is against what I'm saying, and some people ain't. But let's go ahead and talk about this, okay? I want us to talk about this like adults, okay? There's a petition to change the date of Halloween, okay? Now, again, Sunshine for President 2050, okay? I said this a while ago. I said it doesn't make sense that Halloween is on the 31st. Halloween should be on the last Friday or the last Saturday of October. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Halloween could fall on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you don't know what day Halloween could land on. And if we're doing this for the children, most kids have things to do on the weekdays after school. They got after school activities. They parents is still at work. They got after school programs and stuff. My son in particular don't get off of the school bus at night until about 7:15 because his after school program ain't over until 6:30, and he the last kid to get off the bus. I'm not going Halloweening at 7:45. I'm not when you got school the next morning. You know what I'm saying? So I really believe that Halloween should be on a particular day, not the date. It should land on a certain day. Okay. Now, people got mad at me because I took it a step further and said, really, y'all should just go ahead and switch Halloween to the summertime, because these little too small ass costumes and these little thin ass costumes that y'all selling ain't good enough for the kids to not catch pneumonia in the wintertime as well. Especially me. You want me to go out being a Cheshire cat and being all naked and shit like that for Halloween? Do it in the summertime. I'd be naked as hell for Halloween in the summertime. But on October 31st, I'm not catching my cootie cat no cold because you want me to be naked because it's cold outside. It's cold outside. But listen to this. The after-school homework routine is tricky enough. Even without a kid who wants to put on a costume and eat candy, early bedtimes curtail what could be hours of trick-or-treating. Even older fans of the holidays are disappointed. It's hard to have a fun time when you know you need to be back in the office the very next morning. One group is petitioning for a Halloween update to change the date of the holiday. It's for a safer, longer, stress-free celebration, wrote the organization. The Halloween and Costume Association wrote the organization, the Halloween and Costume Association, on their change.org petition, which was started last year. Let's move Halloween to the last Saturday of October. As of Monday morning, more than 100,000 Halloween enthusiasts have signed the petition, which means it'll be passed on to the White House and a response will be issued in 30 days. The petition mainly focuses on safety issues that can arise during Halloween. More kids are hit by cars on this night than any other night of the year, according to the petition, and most parents don't use visibility aids, making it harder for drivers to see the kids. The petition also accounts for older fans of Halloween, saying that 51% of millennials have called Halloween their favorite holiday and asked, why cram it into 2 rush weekday hours when it deserves a full day? Halloween is a lucrative holiday for retailers as well, which may be another reason for the push to move to the date from a traditional All Hallows Eve on October 31st, Halloween. Spending candy, decorations, and costumes tops $9 billion in the U.S., according to the National Retail Federation. Social media users responded to the petition almost immediately, arguing that Halloween should stay put. And F y'all ain't got kids. This Halloween, we did not Halloween because I believe it landed on a Monday. We tried to Halloween on Sunday, but it rained on Sunday. And yeah, I remember that. And then Monday, everybody was like, oh, we gonna Halloween. I was like, no, we not. No, we not. It rained yesterday. We not doing Halloween at 8 o'clock at night. I'm just not doing it. I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. Why y'all laughing at me? But this is a big thing for me. I hate that when Halloween don't land on a weekend. I absolutely hate it. Apparently, people are making petitions to move Halloween from October 31st to just whatever happens to be the last Saturday of October. And if this happens, I will riot. Why? Why? Jesus wasn't born in December. Jesus wasn't born in December. And as far as I can tell, what is it? Easter Sunday changes every single year. He has risen on a different Sunday or a different date every year since he has risen. Why can't we have the date of Halloween be a fixed date? What y'all think about this? Official One King said, kids don't need candy. They need berries and fruit. Where's our berries and fruit day? I feel you though. I do. I feel you. Look. Let's see. MacArthur said, this is funny. It happens all the time in history. Yeah, you change the date to make it what you need it to be, what it need to be. And I'm telling you right now, Halloweeny need to be on a weekday. A weekend. Period and point blank. Halloween don't need to land on a weekday. Go check out my TikTok. I posted this and let me know what you think. I put it on Instagram, on my page, and TikTok on the show page. Tell me what you feel about this. Do you think Halloween should continue like it is and you can catch Halloween on a Thursday or a Monday or whatever? Or do you think Halloween should be the last Saturday of October? I want to know. I want to know what y'all think. Now, while y'all thinking about it, y'all can give us a call at 404-254-4347. But until then, we're going to go ahead and go to some music. It's time for some music real quick. I'm feeling a little bit motivational since I didn't drop no motivation on y'all this morning. Our music is going to motivate us, okay? So here is Londrell with Vibrate Higher right here on Hits Not 2.3, the real definition of internet radio. Ew.
I command all the fathers from all time immortal to be upon us in this moment. I salute the Father in you, 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 Father in you, Father in you. We exalt the Holy Father in us so we can align with the Holy Mother, and we can continue the creation.
All praises to the Most High. I've been raising my vibration, yoga meditation, just sticking to the basics, living in the matrix. It's cynical and crazy, but I've been swimming in amazement, writing all these verses, reversing all my curses, walking in my purpose, doing it on purpose. I'm sure, I'm certain, I'm pure, not perfect. I rise in service of God, I'm a servant. Take me high, all praises to the Most High. I've been hustling my whole life. I know the struggle, I know both sides. I'm at your neck like a bow tie. I don't know death, I'm pro-life. I cannot stress, I'm so love and so light and so bright. And me and God are so tight, the light of my life. I'm reaching new heights while I'm reciting my wife. I'm going bravely, ooh, I'm doing greatly. Life's amazing, I guess it is what you make it. This is prayer, this is affirmation. I've been healing, I've been feeling, I've been raising my vibration. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration. I've been healing, I've been praying. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been stacking, I've been saving, I've been healing, I've been praying. Meditating, affirmations, I've been raising my vibration. I've been hella patient, meditating, lighting, staging, elevating. That's amazing. Dedication, self-preservation. I'm a walking revelation for every agent in the matrix. I'm a king, I'm a lion, I'm a giant, I'm Messiah, I'm in Zion. I'm prolific, I'm so gifted. I see the vision in my third eye, it's so vivid. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration.
We will rebrand man and shape the future of humanity with the new possibility of fatherhood. So our children can go farther, and our women can be supported as we move forward.
I've been raising my vibration.
Once neglected, now protected, most respected and reflected. Yeah, I've been raising my vibration, healing the hurt, doing the work, never revert. To whack vibes that came first. Peace in your mind, peace in your soul, peace in your home. Keeping it real enough to grow, that's how you'll know. You're raising your vibration, that's how you'll know. Yeah, you're raising your vibration. Transfiguration, out of stagnation. She remembered who she was, that's a daily affirmation. Don't be mistaken, you're still evolving and amazing. Rebirth and genesis, just like a chrysalis. Journey in grace, protecting your space. Trust your intuition. In the liminal space, your ancestors been waiting. Your higher self been praying day by day. Keep raising your vibration, yeah.
I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration. I've been healing, I've been praying. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been stacking, I've been saving, I've been healing, I've been praying. Meditating, affirmations, I've been raising my vibration.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3. And every morning you wake up with us because we rock your mic.
Mm-hmm. How big is your mic, Sunshine?
Big enough to interview you with.
In the Midwest, nothing is given, everything is earned. Hardworking blue-collar individuals sticking together. Shop WeMidwestKids.com.
Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Hey, Rick. Yo, man, fuck that bitch.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? You been good? So yesterday, I tried to call you. You didn't answer the phone. It's all good. Don't worry about it. So anyways, I was trying to tell you about some shit that happened on the block.
Right.
Shit was wild. Shit got crazy. I don't know where you was. I thought you were going to be there when I pulled up. But it's cool. I'm going to let you know later. All right? I'm going to see you later. All right. All right, bye. See you later. Hold up.
Yo,
who is that bitch?
That's my
Who
mom.
is that bitch?
Man, come on.
Who is that bitch though? Hey man. What you say? You said the number one, right? Nah, fuck it, I'll be back. I'll go get it. Bring it back, yeah. Just bring it back. I bring it back, yeah. So I'm the bitch with the bag. I'm the shouted with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Like go and get it, bring it back. Like go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. While you kicking shit at home, I be flipping like Simone. Catching plays and taking flights. You scrolling up and hitting like I run it up every day and twice at night. My hustle game is twice as nice. Yeah, 5 ain't got no kids and I am not your wife. If it ain't the money calling, I ain't picking up at night. And I keep that 40 on me when I'm picking up at night. Hopping in and out of lift, I'm pulling up, I'm at the light. Better know I'm on the way, better have my money right. With the bag, I'm gonna shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats, I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. So go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. Count racks now, count racks. Never needy, bitch, I'm having cash on hand, fuck all that capping. This my block, watch where you standing. Pocket cannon, not for fashion. Extra clips, who saw what happened? Won't be no ratting. I'm the bitch with the bag, I'm the shouted with the sack. Little red, riding rats, I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. So go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. Watch it stack, watch it stack, watch it stack, watch it stack, yeah. Watch it stack, watch it stack. Cause I'm the bitch with the bag, I'ma shout it, sack. Little red, riding rats, I go and get it, bring it back. To go and get it, bring it back. I flip the cash and watch it stack. So watch it stack, yeah. Watch it stack. Bring it back. I flip the cash and watch it stack. Passport stamp, been had racks. Ball like your dad, big boy sack. Still spend yours, big boy Mac. Draco tuck that big boy gat. Come with the bag, find me a net. Pocket so fitted, you see it's no cap. Bitch, I'm a baller, I came with a bat. Aim it at you, it ain't no coming back. Throw out some cheese, get rid of a rat. I'm on my Girl Scout shit. Flipping cookies by the pack. You can smell it through the rat. I hit the road, I bring it back. I test it out, I roll it back. You hit my gas, you gon' be back. Some up, bitch with the bag. I'm gonna shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. So go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. I'm the bitch with the bag. I'm gonna shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. Now go and get it, bring it back. So go and get it, bring it back. Flip the cash, watch it stack. I'm the bitch with the bag. I'm gonna shout it with the sack. Little red, riding rats. I go and get it, bring it back. To bring it back, I bring it back, yeah. To bring it back, I bring it back, yeah. To bring it back.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Yeah, you want to be in the studio with your girl, the Hood Unicorn. I be your engineer. I help you get through this. As a matter of fact, we got a new show starting today. We got a new show that's going to be starting. They come on at 1 o'clock. I can't think of the name of the show at the top of my head right now, but it's two dope ass girls. Damn, I just heard it in my head too, the name of the show. Two bees in a pod, something like that. Two bees in it's something like that. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be a dope show. Of course, at 10 o'clock we got another show coming up, the Royal Couch. radio will be coming up. So Hits got tons of great shows on this platform. You know, you can always download the app at Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, on any of your favorite Play stores or iTunes or whatever, wherever you get your apps at, that's where we are. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep this show going. Bri got fired. We got two good ones, and it's always something to do with a school, but this story right here, this story went and just really was like, okay, we're gonna do some things here. So this is out of Georgia. This did happen here in Georgia. A Georgia elementary school principal and PE teacher both lost their jobs after an internal investigation found out that the pair had been sexually involved in an affair that included sexual activity on school grounds. Banks County Superintendent Ann Hopkins hired a third-party investigator to look into the claims that physical education teacher Dylan Charles was allegedly bugging Banks County Elementary School principal Dana Simmons' office to obtain confidential Board of Education information. What? So wait a minute. Okay. The PE teacher bugged the principal's office to get Board of Education information. During the investigation, an alleged sexual affair was uncovered between Simmons and Charles. Multiple interviews with co-workers, witnesses, and even Charles' wife led investigators to discover a scandalous details about the principal's behavior. According to the report, Dr. Simmons expressed to Dr. Hopkins that she was concerned Dylan Charles had bugged her office or had a source at the Board of Education office providing him with information regarding Board of Education activities. After initial interviews, Charles approached school officials regarding his relationship with Simmons. He reportedly admitted to having an affair with Simmons and stated they had sexual relations both at school and off campus. And that the relationship had been going on for several years. According to Simmons, she initially admitted the pair had only had an inappropriate friendship, but denied any sexual activity. Charles provided evidence of the affair, including photographs of them kissing and one of a naked man and woman having sex in a car. Other photos included a woman performing oral sex on a man and a naked woman inside the school building near Simmons' office. Again, there is no context added to the pictures or the text messages, but the totality of the evidence tends to support Mr. Charles' claim of an inappropriate relationship between Dr. Simmons and Mr. Charles. So, the teacher, the principal, and the PE teacher running around the school having sex, taking pictures, making videos. This ain't the first time this has happened, y'all. This is going on around schools all around the country. Why do y'all think y'all need to have sex with the ABC 1, 2, 3 flag in the back? This is not what y'all supposed to be doing. Just because that little kid get on your nerves don't mean you need to be trying to bust somebody down on his desk. Like, what is y'all doing, people? This ain't cool. This ain't cool. Y'all know sex is nasty. Sex leaves stuff behind. Y'all supposed to have sex at home. Ultimately, Simmons confessed to the affair and shared her own photos of a shirtless Charles wearing a cape, y'all. She claimed that Charles' wife, Kesley Charles, set up the affair. Oh, shit. Set up the affair between the two. So now this lady saying that his wife set up the affair between them. Pineapples, upside down pineapples, boysenberries, and everything else in between. According to the post, an attendance clerk and confidant of Simmons told investigators she once saw a text to Simmons from Kesley Charles that point blank asked, "Would you like to F my husband?" A witness told investigators that at one point, Simmons invited her to be a part of a swingers group. The woman denied the request and avoided Simmons until she decided to quit the job because Simmons was unprofessional. Charles's wife, who allegedly worked at the school as a teacher. Wait a minute! So the principal, the PE teacher, and another teacher is busting each other down in threesomes and what? Y'all, hold on a second. I'm trying. Wait a minute now. Okay. Charles's wife, who allegedly worked at the school as a teacher, told investigators that Simmons convinced her to allow Simmons to have sexual relations with her husband with a promise of career advancement. Wait a minute. So you slutting your husband out so you can be the department chair? What advancements in elementary school teaching is there? I mean, the only thing you can go from is being a teacher of one class to being a teacher of multiple classes, right? Or being a department chair, right? Or you become the principal. What upward mobility is there in an elementary school? I mean, the only thing I can think of is you go from janitor to AV monitor. I don't know. What is going on here? Y'all is having threesomes at school? It was bad enough the principal or the two teachers that was taping OnlyFans at school. They was at school getting paid to be at school. They was in there and then they talking about we did it when nobody was at the school. Y'all, you busting down kids at the school. I mean, not busting down kids. You busting down each other at the kids' school. Okay. The wife claimed that Simmons, the principal, manipulated her and her husband to keep the relationship a secret. She also claimed to have watched Simmons and Charles have sex and... Wait a minute! So you watched your boss, the principal, bust down the PE teacher, your husband, and you recorded it for them. You are the AV monitor. You did move up. You moved up from regular ass teacher, teacher's assistant, a teacher, a TA, whatever, and moved to AV monitor, audio visual. Did you have splash guards on the camera? I know a porn camera when I see a porn camera. I make sure to point them out when I'm out and about and I see people walking around. That's a porn camera. It's got splash guards on it. I know a porn camera when I see one. Yo. Several Facebook pages show Simmons in a positive light. She and Charles are pictured in a now deleted post on the Conica Ice of Greater Commerce page, accepting the donation check for the Banks County Elementary School. The Banks County Rotary Club shared a photo of Simmons receiving donated books from an organization, and she also featured on the Banks County Schools Facebook page in October of 2022 for outstanding work as a school principal. I wonder who voted for her for that. The Banks County Schools District announced on its Facebook page on January 27th that Simmons resigned from her position. Which position was that? Was it this one? Was it this one? Like what position was you in that you resigned from, ma'am? Because not even the principal off of Avid Elementary would do this. She even know better than to do this. I expect, ma'am. The Banks County School District announced, she was replaced by the school's assistant principal, Dr. Leanne Perry. Okay, so Leanne wasn't in on it too? Because at this point, I'm thinking all of y'all is in on the nastiness. Because what? What? Are y'all serious right now? I mean, look, okay, y'all, call in 404-254-4347. This is what I want from you right now. I want to hear your messiest stories from school. This is when I need Alix, because Alix got all the good stories from school. She know all the folks that was messy in school. But I want to know your messiest stories from school. What stories did you hear about teachers doing stuff in school where the principal or the everybody was messing with the PE coach? I don't care what you say. The PE coach was the one you wanted to bust down. Hey, Mr. Langlois. But what stories did y'all know? Because, see, I moved from school to school to school all the time. So I didn't know everybody enough to know all of the good, juicy gossip. I would hear stuff here and there. But if you know the good gossip, you can call in at 404-254-4347. I want to hear the tea at your school with who was wilding out with who. Because this principal and this teacher and the teacher recorded her husband having sex with her boss. Between Magic and Dream said they out here living their best life. What was they learn? What was they teaching? And what was they learning? Because this, you right, MacArthur, they was straight wilding. They was wilding. And you right, this is messy. Teacher Nitra said, this is too much. Yes, Teacher Nitra, what they was doing at your school? I know you got some stories. Okay, that's going to be my question of the day. What was your high school tea? What was your school tea? Whether you a teacher or you a student, I want to know the tea. Be messy. Tell me who was doing what with who. Because, oh, y'all nasty. Oh, this too much. You right, this too much. Okay, yet another reason why I don't drink Starbucks, okay? If you are a Starbucks drinker, listen to this foolishness that went down at Starbucks and what Starbucks had to say about it, because I know you fucking lying. Starbucks finally responds after a couple was charged $4,000 for 2 coffees. Baby, I don't know what coffee is good enough for me to pay your rent for the month. But I'm telling you right now, it's not going down like that. Hold on, we got a comment. Let me speak. Let me see what Rose said. Rose said there was a Christian woman who called off her engagement to a man. She was a lesbian. Apparently, her PE teacher, female, was her first love back in school. Girl, I'm telling you, if your PE teacher is a woman, she busting down the females at the school. I don't care what y'all say. The women PE teachers, you already know they busting down. All right. A couple is finally receiving answers regarding the mystery charge. Starbucks is speaking out after charging one couple $4,000 for 2 cups of coffee at a store in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jesse Odell and his wife Dee Dee hit up Starbucks on a typical Saturday morning for a couple of cups of Joe back in January. The couple went on about their day or days before noticing what should have been around a $10 charge. It turned into $4,444.44 charge after a tip was added to the check. Oh, y'all added y'all own tip. First of all, I'm not tipping for you to do something you were supposed to be doing anyway. Look, I have a very strong belief on this one. You know what I'm saying? And it just really depends. When I go to Subway, do I always leave a tip? Not always. I might leave my change or drop $1 in there, but somebody had to make this sandwich. I shouldn't have to tip for you to do this job. I tip people who service me. Okay? And if you understand what I mean by that is, you come, you bring my plate to the table, you pick up my plate, clean up everything. I ain't got to do shit. I'm going to pay you for that because that's what you're supposed to do. That's a service. If I come through drive-through, don't ask me for no tip because all you did was hand me this shit out the window, sir. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely not tipping on top of an $8 coffee. This is a drink, sir. This ain't no vegetables, ain't no vitamins, ain't no nothing in this. This ain't gonna keep me full for 4 hours. This is a coffee. I'm going to pee this out later. I'd be damned if I give you a $4,444.44 tip on top of that. Okay? Odell told Fox 23 that they were made aware of the charge after their card was declined at a different store a few days after the Starbucks purchase. For this to happen, it was a real shock. I know for a fact I didn't do that, but sure enough, there was the charge. We do give good tips, but nothing like that. And that's where the real hell started. According to a news outlet, Odell had contacted Starbucks district manager to get the situation sorted out. So he didn't even go back to the store. He went to the district manager, who should have some damn sense about theyself, right? He told me there was an issue that they were having with their network. I'm not sure if it's a localized issue or if it's a national issue, but that's just what I heard. And it was a sticky button issue. The coffee chain sent the couple 2 separate checks that equaled a total amount of gratuity, and that added to their receipt. And Odell immediately deposited them into their bank accounts. But after a day, we get a call from the bank, and they said that the checks bounced. Not the checks bounced. Not you sent me a check for you messing up my account, and then the check bounced. Starbucks, I need you to bring your ass to the front of the congregation right now and explain this. It said we contacted their customer service hotline probably 30 to 40 times that day, and they just blasted every new case we could until we could hear from somebody, and we did. We got a call from one of the representatives in Seattle. They assured us that they are sending new checks, but as of today, we still have not received the checks. And this interview was on February 6th. The charge on the couple's card left them having to cancel a once-in-a-lifetime family trip to Thailand. My wife is originally from Thailand and grew up in the States. We had planned to take the trip to the country as a family on January 27th, but had to cancel, and these tickets are non-refundable. Starbucks, y'all gonna have to step up and make this right, because this don't make no sense. Fox 23 spoke to a Starbucks representative who said that they had very few details on the incident and why the charge occurred. It don't matter why the charge occurred. Ain't nobody paying nobody no tip of no $4,444.44. So soon as I told you that this is obviously something wrong, you need to go into your system and fix it. I mean, otherwise, I'm owning the Starbucks for the day. And all the money that come in, because I paid the rent for this bitch. So all the money that come in for this month is going in my pocket. Come on, get your fracchiaco macchiato, whatever it is. Nope, you ain't got to pay with your card. You gonna pay cash today and hand it on over. I'm getting everything I need until I get right back to this $4,444.44 that y'all done charged on my card. Nope, we ain't taking debits today. We taking cash only. Cash in my hand, right cheer. I be damned. They did confirm that Starbucks is aware of the situation, which was apparently a tribute to human error. So who getting fired then? I ain't really on people need to lose their job, but I'm telling you right now, if you typed in that you wanted me to have a $4,444.44 tip, and you did it, you definitely need to damn be fired. You need to be fired, ma'am, or sir, or whoever did this. Now, if this was an issue on Visa's end or somebody, like you talking about sticky buttons or whatever, you better unstick the hell of them buttons. $4,444.44. Who? What was in? Tell me what was in this macchiato? Crack? You had to have some, boy, it needed to be some ayahuasca. I'm talking about I should have drank that coffee. I'm going on a trip on a little rocket ship. I should have had enough coffee in this bad boy to take me to the moon. $4,444. At the end of the night, that should have been flagged. That should have been a flag right there. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this don't make no damn sense. Ain't no way in hell y'all saw this charge at the end of the night when y'all was batching out the computer and said, oh, look at this, y'all. We made an extra $4,444.44. No! You're not telling me that. I've ran too many small box places. We see what come up on the till at the end of the night. Somebody should have said, oh no, this is bad. You as a Starbucks worker know ain't nobody paid you no $4,444.44 tip. And you just let that shit go through. No, this is something. The representative stated that the coffee company had been in contact with the Odells and that they should be receiving new checks in the mail any day now. Why aren't you mailing me my money? I did not mail you this money. Don't you mail me my money back. I know Visa got a way to cancel this transaction. The hell is you mailing me money for? Return it back to my goddamn car. I'm walking into the Starbucks with my car. I want a $4,444.44 refund right here from the register. What are you talking about? Mailing? Do you know how long the mail takes? No. You better Venmo me this money. Cash App. Venmo, you better Zelle me this money. Shout one of y'all got an account that can get me this money ASAP. I don't need it ASAP. I need it ASAP. I want my money today. To now. I want my money to now. I swear to God. the way I would be standing out in front of Starbucks, I want my money to now. You keep playing with the wrong person. You playing with the right and the wrong person right now. You playing with the right and the wrong person right now. I want my money to now. I really do. We ain't got time to be playing these games with y'all. $4,000, y'all. It's people living paycheck to paycheck. $4,000? Bitch, that's you just took, so what happens when I can't pay my mortgage and they charge me a charge? I need you to send me $4,444.44 plus the charge that I'm about to get from anything else that mess up my account. However many overdraft charges I get from this bank because of y'all, and I promise you I'm still swiping the fuck out of this card because it should have been there. I'ma still swipe my card and I'm gonna run these charges up too, and y'all gonna pay every last one of these charges because how dare you take a tip for do you know what you would have to do for me to tip you $4,444.44? You have to bust it down like this principal, this teacher, and this doggone PE teacher was busting it down. Like $4,000? Starbucks. I know you're fucking lying. The only place that could have got away with this and said, nah, Shouter, you spent it. The only place that could even try to say they was gonna keep this money would have been Diamonds of Atlanta. Would have been Scrokers. I could see you accidentally spending $4,444.44 in there on a steak because you was looking at ass. But I done seen some of these Starbucks workers, and I'm telling you right now, ain't none of them cute enough for that kind of tip. Am I the only one? Am I losing it? Hold on, we got comments. Ro Kimmy up here talking about you are killing me today. I smell a scam district wide. Oh man, Autumn here. Autumn said, why can't they just reverse the charge? Everything is digital nowadays. Exactly, Autumn. They talking about I'm gonna send you a check. They don't even do checks for my paycheck. paychecks are directly deposited. I want you to directly deposit my money now, Starbucks. I know you effing lying, Starbucks. I know you effing lying, Starbucks. Kimmy said, you should have seen the comments below the post. All types of people talking about how the family were living beyond their means as they canceled the trip over 4K. 4K is a significant amount of money. Yeah, especially if I didn't just have 4K sitting here. He said this was a lifetime type of trip for his family, which means over the last lifetime, they done saved up enough money to have the 4K to go on their trip. And if you think they were still gonna go and spend their regular house money on this trip, you tripping. You damn right. Not only do I need my 4K back for every single day that I'm waiting for this bad boy to come through the mail, I need at least 10% interest on that bad boy. What's the sharks when people give you money, not a pool shark, loan shark. What's the loan shark cap? Like 18%? I need 16.5. God damn it, y'all gonna pay me. Reverse the charge, Visa. Run me my money back. $4,444.44. Yeah, that is a lot of money. Oh my God. Rodney said, let me turn these headphones down. Unicorn is on 10,000. Because this is making me mad, y'all. Can you imagine? This is daycare money. This is gas. This is incidentals. This is food. Who cares that they were going on a trip? This is $4 grand. Not even just $4 grand. This is 44 grand. $4,444.44. Just the number in particular don't look right. I'm with you too, Autumn. Why they didn't call the bank and dispute the charge? Like I would have been on, there's no way that PayPal would have let this go through. I would have called PayPal and I'm disputing the charges, PayPal. I'm disputing these charges real quick, PayPal. PayPal would have cut that shit off so bad. I don't understand. I'm with you. Why couldn't they have just called their bank? Or why couldn't they have called, and disputed the charges? Because I'm telling you, the person on the other end, the first thing I would have said was, it's at Starbucks. I don't know nobody who can drink that much coffee and not die. $4,444.44 Starbucks. And you gonna send me a check and the first check that you sent me bounced? No. MacArthur said, show me the money right now. Exactly. And Rodney said they couldn't go on their vacation that they planned to Thailand. And then anybody making fun of them people or making it seem like they didn't have their priorities straight or they living above their means, nigga, you can plan a trip. Okay? You can save up money for a year or 2 years to go on a trip. You know what I'm saying? That's called being fiscally intelligent. Just because I want to live the life that I want to live don't mean just because I can't afford it like just right here, right now, don't mean I can't live the life. I can go do it in 2 years. You just got to save up for it. You know what I'm saying? But this is horrible. I'm deeply upset with Starbucks about this. This is exactly why. And yes, I'm using this as an excuse why I don't drink Starbucks. I don't drink Starbucks. That is the most bitterest, nastiest coffee, cocoa, and they scones is nasty. I don't like nothing about Starbucks. I really don't. I don't. I'm good on Starbucks. And my husband has got my daughter trapped. She will ask for a macchiato in a heartbeat. She won't ask me though, because she know mommy is not going to Starbucks. She's not. We got hot cocoa in the refrigerator and can make it a whole lot better. Stop playing with me. All right, y'all. That is our bruh, I got fired. For the last couple of minutes of the show, we got to go ahead and go to a quick commercial break. But when we get back, we got Ask the Hood. We're going to ask y'all some questions and y'all going to tell me what's good, all right? This is All Hustle, No Fear on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. We got to play some music. And you know what? I ain't heard it in a minute, so we're going to go ahead and play it. Here is Officially Made with Drugs Inside My Car, right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Hey, bro. Bro, what the hell is you in here listening to, boy?
You already know, boy.
You in love, ain't you?
Goddamn, bro.
Who she is, bro?
Man.
Who is she? Where the hell we finna go?
It's something. It's something. It's something you should know. I got drugs in my car, drugs inside my car, drugs inside my car. I got a stick on me too.
Damn, bro, why you tell me? Damn, bro, why you tell me?
Drugs inside my car, drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too.
Damn, bro, why you tell me?
Damn, bro.
They told me to stay at home. Shit ain't pick up the phone.
Man, I ain't put a gun in your head. Man, you know you grown.
Hey, stop trying to hide that shit. Don't make no sudden moves.
Hey, I gotta hide that sack. Man, I got too much to lose.
Alright, okay, be cool. His ass just got out the car.
Can't do nothing but be smooth. You just stay where you are.
Alright, bet. Don't start sinking, daddy.
Something you should know.
What?
I got drugs in my car, drugs inside my car, drugs inside my car. I got a stick on me too.
Damn, bro, why you tell me? Damn, bro, why you tell me?
Drugs inside my car, drugs inside my car. I got the stick on me too.
Damn, bro, why you tell me? Damn, bro, why you tell me?
Hey, everything gon' be alright.
Okay.
Just sit back, hold tight.
Hey, yeah, I know my dog, but I can't throw away my life.
Hey, this is all on me, not on you. Yeah, I know that you had that situation and been down this road before.
Hey, we two peas in the pod. You was there when life was hard.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro, but I'm the one taking the charge.
Yeah, facts. Well, I guess we gotta sit right here and wait, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm blessed, so we gon' be straight, bro.
Cool.
Hey.
We spent our lives in the hood,
and ain't no limit to the drugs they dealin'. The drugs they dealin'.
Yeah, we spent our lives in the hood,
and ain't no limit to the drugs they dealin'. The drugs they dealin'.